Hey, so today we're going to learn about exponential functions. Functions whose equations contain a variable in the exponent are called exponential functions. Many real-life situations, including population growth, growth of epidemics, radioactive decay, and other changes that involve rapid increase or decrease, can be described using exponential functions. So the definition of the exponential functions. The exponential function f with base b is defined by f of x equals b to the x power, or y equals b to the x power, where b is a positive constant other than 1. So therefore b has to be greater than 0 and b cannot be equal to 1. And as long as you follow that rule, x is a real number. X can be any real number. So here's some examples. F of x equals 2 to the power of x. Okay, that would be a exponential function because the base is 2. It is greater than 0 and it is not equal to 1, and it is a positive number. Same thing, g of x. 10 is the base, so the base is greater than 0, not equal to 1, and it's a positive number. H of x, 3 to the x power plus 1 would be also a function because 3 is greater than 0 and not equal to 1, and it is a positive number. Now this last one, it is greater than 0 and it's not equal to 1, so it would also be an exponential function. Now if you look at the examples in green, f of x is equal to x squared. It would not be an exponential function. Why? Because the base is a variable. It has to be a positive constant number. Okay, g of x is equal to 1 to the x power. It is not a function because the base is 1. Okay, h of x is equal to negative 1 to the x power. It is also not an exponential function. Why? Because it's a negative number. And the last one, j of x is equal to x to the x power. It is not an exponential function because the base is not a positive number. Characteristics of exponential functions of the form of f of x equals b to the x power. The domain of f of x equals b to the x power consists of all real numbers, negative infinity and infinity. The range of f of x is equal to b to the x power consists of all positive real numbers, which is 0 and infinity. The graphs of all exponential functions of the form f of x equals b to the x power pass through the point 0, 1. Because of f of 0 is equal to b of 0, which is equal to 1. B cannot be equal to 0. The y-intercept is 1. There is no x-intercept. If b is greater than 1, f of x is equal to bx to b to the x power has a graph that goes up to the right and is an increasing function. The greater the value of b, the steeper the increase. If 0 is less than b and b is less than 1, f of x is equal to b to the x power, has a graph that goes down to the right and is a decreasing function. The smaller the value of b, the steeper the decrease. F of x is equal to b to the x power is a one-to-one and has an inverse that is a function. The graph of f of x equals b to the x power approaches but does not touch the x-axis. The x-axis, or y equals 0, is a horizontal asymptote.